Good morning, folks. This is Kerry with 401k Dexters here. This morning I am not at home, but I am on a beautiful piece of property over south of Fort Worth, Texas. My youngest sister recently moved into this property after going through a separation and now a divorce. But she was lucky enough to run across this piece of property that has a small house on it. This is the guest house, and I will respect the owners by not showing their house. But the property goes up past that shed and into that smaller pasture back behind the guest house. Looks to be about 12 to 14 acres. Just a gorgeous pasture. They've got a couple of horses over there in their front yard. But the reason that I am over here is that yesterday I ended up getting a call, or more likely ended up getting a text from a friend that took my sister to the dentist. My sister had surgery on her gums where she was having a little bone deterioration, and the friend was sitting in the dentist's office getting a post-op instructions, and learned that after surgery the patient shouldn't be left unattended and should be monitored closely so that she doesn't bleed out from her sutures in her gum. Well, the friend was able to come over, pick her up, take her to the surgery, but didn't intend to spend the night. So she immediately got on the group text on my sister's phone and said, "Hey, somebody call." So about 1:15, 1:30 yesterday, the group text gets a call that says, "Hey, can somebody call me because something's come up." Well, that something was that my sister needed somebody to come over and spend the night last night. So in retirement, we have free time that we become selfish of. And I've seen a few videos. Joe Kuhn put out one here not too long ago that talked about being selfish with your time in retirement, and that people will always find ways to fill your time up. But when family needs you, my feeling is that it's time to drop everything that you're doing and come and support one another. Here recently, when my mom went into the hospital and had a short stay in the nursing home, my youngest sister was the first one to drop what she was doing, tell her job, "Hey, I've got to take a week off or so," and immediately went and stayed by my mom's bedside. So I told the siblings, since I was the closest one to where she lives, I would go ahead and come on over. Now, I had a busy day planned. Right when I got the call, we were headed in town to go to Tractor Supply to pick up some horse feed, some weed whacker, gas, mower oil, some string, cord for the weed whacker, and then I was planning on going to my daughter's to do a little bit of yard work, then come home and weed whack our yard. So I had a pretty much full day, but we put that on hold. Oh, and then I also got a call from a neighbor down the street from our house, who had just gotten out of post-op surgery for some gastrointestinal issues that she was having, and she has had someone taking care of her horse for the last week. But since we were on vacation last week, and now she needed someone to take over where this person had other things, obligations to do. So before I came here to my sister's place, I went down to our neighbor's house, got instructions from the guy that was taking care of her horse and learned what he had been doing. And this next week I'll be taking care of our neighbor's horse and making sure that my sister is okay and that she doesn't need any more care here at her place. So just a gorgeous piece of property here. My sister is really lucky to have found this place. It is beautiful. I don't know if you can hear the birds in the background, but out here there's no traffic sound. There is a boarding facility right next door. There's no smell associated with it whatsoever. You know, hay, horse manure is something that I'm used to, but the prevailing wind is from the opposite side of the road for now, and you can't even tell that there's a horse facility right next door. But it's beautiful. My sister was lucky to find it, and it's very peaceful, especially given the type situation that she's going through right now. But yeah, retirement. People depend on you to help them through issues, and in retirement you've got opportunities to support them. So you guys have a good weekend. Memorial Day weekend's coming up. If you have plans with family, enjoy them, as we will too. 401k Dexters, out.